Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. आज आम डिस्कसन करवा मॉडर्न इंडिया एंड नेशनल मूवमेंट. फर्स्ट, एडवांटेज ऑफ द यूरोपियंस. The first European came to India were Portuguese, who was discovered the Cape route from Europe to India, Vasco da Gama. Which port and when Vasco da Gama reached in India? Calicut, 17th May 1498. Which Hindu ruler was received Vasco da Gama at Calicut? Jamori. Which country did Vasco da Gama belongs to? Portugal. Portuguese, Portuguese establishment their trading station at Calicut, Cochin and Kannur. Where was the initial capital of the Portuguese in India? Cochin, 1502. Who was the first governor of Portuguese in India? Francisco Almeida. Who introduced the policy of blue water? Francisco Almeida. When Francisco Almeida was killed in 1509 AD, who was appointed the next governor? Albuquerque. Who captured Goa from the ruler of Bijapur in 1510? Albuquerque. Who introduced the policy of imperialism? Alfonso de Albuquerque. Who and when transferred the capital from Cochin to Goa in 1530? Right answer is Nuno da Cunha. Who acquired Diu basin from Bahadur Shah of Gujarat? Nuno da Cunha. When Portuguese acquired Damon? 1559. Next. When Portuguese host Hughley. When Portuguese lost Hughley, 1631. Where the first Portuguese factory was established at Calicut. Which famous Jesuit saint arrived in India with Martin Alfonso de Souza? Francisco Xavier. Next. Where the Dutch East India Company factory was established in India? At Machilipatnam 1605, Pulicat 1610, Surat in 1616, Bhimipatnam in 1641, Karaikal 1645, Chinsura, Kasim Bazar, Patna, Balasore, Nagapatnam, Kochi. Where was the main center of Dutch in India? Pulicat. When and where the central Pulicat was replaced? 1690, Nagapatnam. Next. In which battle of Dutch defeated by British? Battle of Sedera in 1759. Which English merchant came to India over land route to trade with Indian merchant? John Mildenhall in 1599. When the English East India Company was formed? 1600. Which group merchant was formed English East India Company? Merchant Adventure. In 1609 AD, who came in the court of Jahangir as British ambassador? William Hawkins. At which place did Jahangir granted to permission William Hawkins to establish a factory? Surat. Of which Mughal ruler code did Sir Thomas Roe visited an ambassador, Jahangir. At which place did thus Sir Thomas Roe succeed in getting the permission for establishing factory? Surat, Agra, Ahmedabad and Broch. Where was the first British East India Company was built? Surat, 1608. When British East India Company headquarters was replaced from Surat to Bombay, 1687. Raja Chandragiri gave permission to build a fort, fort, fort lifted with was named Fort St. George. 1619 Job Charnock established a factory, Sutanati and Jamidari of three villages were Sutanati, Kalikata, Govindpur. These village Sutanati, Kalikata, Govindpur were grew a city of Kolkata, who obtained royal firemen from Mughal Emperor Farrukhsiyar, John Surman, who was the other name of his firemen of British rule India as gives large concession to the company. Magna Carta. When the Danes arrives in India, 1616, when where was the Danes established their settlement in India? Tranquebar, Tamil Nadu in 1620, Serampur, Sirampur, Bengal 1676. Where was the headquarters of Danes? Srirampur. When Danes forced to sell their settlement to British, 1854. Next. When, when and who the French East India Company was formed, 1664 by Colbert. In which region of French East India Company was formed? Louis XIV. When first factory was established? 1668. The first French factory was established by Francois Caron. Where the second French factory was established? Masulipatam in 1669. Which governor was received the French power in India between 1720 to 42? Lenore and Dumas. Independent state during European advent, who founded the Hyderabad? Nizam ul Mulk Asaf Jah in 1724. What was the original name of Nizam ul Mulk Asaf Jah? Chin Kulik Khan. Next. What was the title got Chin Kulik Khan from Farrukhsiyar? Khan-i-Duran and Nizam ul Mulk. Who was the Diwan of Chin Kulik Khan? Puran Chand. Who assumed the title of Nawab of Carnatic? Nizam. Who ascended the independence of Bengal during the reign of Mughal? Murshid Qoli Khan. Where Murshid Qoli Khan established his capital? Murshidabad. When did Murshid Qoli Khan die? 1727. Who became the ruler of Bengal 1756 AD after the death of Aliwardi Khan? Sirajuddaulah. Next. Black hole episode was a main cause of Battle of Plassey. When and between whom the Battle of Plassey was fought? 1757 AD, English and Sirajuddaulah. Who led the English force in the Battle of Plassey? Robert Clive. Who was the chief of army Sirajuddaulah in the Battle of Plassey? Mir Jafar. Who became the ruler of Bengal in 1757 AD after the end of Battle of Plassey? Mir Jafar. Next. By whom did Mughal replace Mir Jafar in 1760 AD? Mir Qasim, the son-in-law of Mir Jafar. To which place did Mir Qasim transfer his capital from Murshidabad? Monghar. Who established the gun factory Munger? Mir Qasim. 1763 AD. Who was made the ruler of Bengal in place of Mir Qasim? Mir Jafar. When and between whom the Battle of Buxar fought? October 22, 1764 AD. Nawab of Awadh Sirajuddaulah and the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II was fought with the British army. Next. First Carnatic War took place between 1746 to 48 France and England. The second Carnatic War took place between 1749 to 54. The third Carnatic War took place between 1758 to 63. The first Anglo-Mysore War took place between 1767 to 69 East India Company and Hyder Ali. Next, the second Anglo-Mysore War took place between 1780 to 84 East India Company and Hyder Ali. When did Hyder Ali die? 1782. Who was the father of Tipu Sultan? Hyder Ali. When and between whom the Treaty of Mangalore was signed? 11th March 1784 AD, East India Company and Tipu Sultan. The third Anglo-Mysore War took place between 1789 to 92, East India Company and Tipu Sultan. The fourth Anglo-Mysore War took place 1799, East India Company and Tipu Sultan. When did Tipu Sultan died? In the fourth Anglo-Mysore War, he died fighting bravely. Where is Tipu Sultan Masjid situated? Kolkata. Next. The first Anglo-Maratha War took place between 1775 to 82 East India Company and Maratha. Next, the second Anglo-Maratha War took place between 1803 to 06 East India Company and Maratha. The third Anglo-Maratha War took place between 1817 to 19 East India Company and Maratha. The first Anglo-Sikh War took place between 1845 to 46 East India Company and Sikh. Next. Second Anglo-Sikh War took place between 1848 to 49 East India Company and Sikh. Next, first Anglo-Burmese War took place between 1824 to 26 British and Burmese Empire. The second Anglo-Burmese War took place between 1852 to 1853 Burmese and British. The third Anglo-Burmese War took place between 1885 to 86 British and Burmese Empire. Burma was separate from India in 1937. The Burma achieved independence from British ruler on 4th January 1948. Next, the first Anglo-Afghan War took place between 1839 to 42 British India and Emirate of Afghanistan. The second Anglo-Afghan War took place between 1878 to 80 British India and Empire of Afghanistan. The Third Anglo-Afghan War took place in 1919, British India and Emperor of Afghanistan. Next, the Sikh, Punjab. Which religion is the fourth largest religion of India? Sikhism. Sikhism developed in India during 16th and 17th century. Who was the founder of Sikhism? Guru Nanak. Where was Guru Nanak born? Talwadi on April 15, 1469. Next, who established the Nanak Panth? Guru Nanak. Who invented the Gurumukhi script in Punjabi language? Guru Angad. Who was the visit in Akbar court? Guru Amar Das. Who was the fourth and fifth Guru of Sikhism? Guru Ramdas and Guru Arjan Dev. Which sixth Guru built the city of Amritsar? Guru Ramdas. Which is the holy book of Sikhs? Adil Adi Granth or Guru Granth Sahib? Which Sikh Guru compiled the holy book of Sikhs Adi Granth? Guru Arjan Dev. Which Sikh Guru built the golden temple at Amritsar? Guru Arjan Dev. Which Mughal emperor denoted the land of Amritsar? Akbar. Which Sikh Guru was killed by Jahangir? Arjan Dev. Which Sikh Guru built the Akal Takht at Golden Temple? Akal Takht at Golden Temple. Kau Sikh Guruta build karthile? Guru Hargobind Rai. Who was the ninth and tenth Guru of Sikhism? Guru Tegh Bahadur and Guru Gobind Singh. Which Sikh Guru was killed by Aurangzeb? Guru Tegh Bahadur. Which Sikh Guru assumed the title of Sacha Badshah? Guru Hargobind Singh. Which Sikh Guru founded the Khalsa Panth? Guru Gobind Singh. Who was the last human Sikh Guru of Sikhism? Guru Gobind Singh. Who was the first Sikh ruler of Punjab? Maharaja Ranjit Singh. The capital of Maharaja Ranjit Singh was Lahore. Next, Revolt 1857. Who had called 1857 revolt as the first war of independence? V.D. Savarkar. Who was the British Prime Minister at the time Revolt 1857? Palmerston. What was the ratio of Indian soldiers and Europeans in the army at the time of 1857 revolt? 6:1. The leader to have the unique distinction of fire the first shot in the rebellions of 1857 was Mangal Pandey. Next, Mangal Pandey on Sipahi of the 34th Native Infantry Section at Barakpur killed Lieutenant on 29th March 1857. Mangal Pandey was executed on 8 April 1857. The Sipahi revolt openly on 10th May 1857 at Meerut. Who was declared as the Emperor of India by the Sipahi during the revolt 1857? Bahadur Shah Jafar. Next, who was known as the sobriquet of Malakpuri during the 1857 revolt? Jinnat Mahal. Next, the revolt 1857 cannot be called the merely of Sipahi mutiny because it was the result of socio-economic cause not conformed to the Sipahi. At Delhi, Bahadur Shah II was declared Shahinshah-e Hindustan. Which city was the main center of revolt 1857? Awadh or Quoth, Uttar Pradesh? Who led revolt 1857 Delhi? Bahadur Shah and General Bhakt Khan. Who led the revolt 1857 Kanpur? Nana Sahib, Ojimullah Khan and Tantia Tope. Who led revolt 1857 Jhansi? Rani Lakshmibai. Next. Who led the revolt 1857 in Lucknow? Begum Hazrat Mahal and her son Birjis Qadir. Who led the revolt 87 Faizabad? Maulavi Ahmadullah. Who led the revolt 1857 in Bareilly? Khan Bahadur Khan. Who led the revolt 1857 in Bihar? Konwar Singh and Jamidar of Jagdishpur. Delhi was captured on 20 September 1857 by John Nicholas and Bahadur Shah II. Bahadur Shah II was arrested and sent to Rangoon. Next, Bahadur Shah was died in Rangoon in 1862. Next, Jhansi was captured on 17 June 1858 was by Hugh Rousseau. During the 1857 revolt, who captured Gwalior from the Sindhia? Rani Lakshmibai. British force which defeated Jhansi Rani Lakshmibai? Hugh Rousseau. Rani Lakshmibai died fighting with British in the Battle of Kalpi. Next, the state of Jhansi was made a part of British Empire. India thought the doctrine of lapse. Banaras and Allahabad were captured by Nili. Kanpur were captured on 6 December 1857 by Quail Campbell. Lucknow was recaptured on 21st March 1857 by Quail Campbell or Havelock and Outram. Where did Nana Sahib family escape after being defeated and refused to give in? Nepal. Next, what man prevented Bombay and Madras from joining the revolt 1857 like the North Provincials? The Rohitwari settlement had scripted them of effective leadership. The effective of Indian revolt in 1857 was East India Company was dissolved. In 1857, the first shot from rebel guns was fired in Barakpur. Next, what was the immediate cause of outbreak of revolt 1857? The introduction of Enfield rifle in the army. Next, the White Mutiny occurs after the 1857 revolt because European soldiers of the company army were opposed the transfer of service to the crown. Next, Governor General of Bengal. Who was the first Governor General of Bengal? Warren Hastings. Which period of Warren Hastings as Governor General of Bengal? 1772 to 1786. Next, who abolished dual governance system in Bengal? Warren Hastings. Who created the office of district collector? Warren Hastings. Who established India's first Supreme Court at Kolkata? Warren Hastings. Who established civil and criminal court in each district? Warren Hastings. Who started Diwani and Faujdari Adalat at the district level? Warren Hastings. Next, Asiatic Society of Bengal was established during the period of Warren Hastings. By whom the Asiatic Society was established in Kolkata? Sir William Jones. Who was the first European to translate the Bhagavad Gita into English? Charles Wilkins. Next, in which period of Lord Cornwallis as Governor General of Bengal, 1786 to 1793, who introduced the Ij- Ijaredari system in 1773? Lord Cornwallis, who introduced the permanent settlement 1793, Lord Cornwallis କରିଥିଲେ. Who introduced the civil services India? Lord Cornwallis. Who was the father of Indian civil service? Lord Cornwallis. The judicial system introduced by Lord Cornwallis was called Cornwallis Code. Next, which Governor General established the Circuit Court? Lord Cornwallis. In which period Sir John Shore as Governor General of Bengal? 1793 to 1798. 1793 to 1798. Next, which Governor General adopted the policy of non-intervention? Sir John Shore. In which period of Lord Wellesley as Governor General of Bengal? 1798. Next, who introduced the system of subsidiary alliance? Lord Wellesley. Next, which Governor General formed the Madras Presidency? Lord Wellesley. Which Governor General fought and fought Mysore War with Tipu Sultan? Lord Wellesley. The Mughal Emperor who concluded subsidiary alliance with British? Shah Alam. Who was the first native ruler entered into the subsidiary alliance? Nizam of Hyderabad 1798. Who abolished all restriction of vernacular press, called liberator of the press? Sir Charles Metcalfe. In which period of Lord Auckland as Governor General of India? 1836 to 1842. Who was the Governor General at the time First Afghan War? Lord Auckland. Next, in which period the Lord Ellenborough as Governor General of India? 1842 to 44. Who was the Governor General of at the time of First Afghan War end? Lord Edinburgh. In which period Lord Ha- Hardinge as Governor General of India? 1834 to 1848. Who was the Governor General at the time of First Sikh War? Lord Hardinge first. Next, in which period Lord Dalhousie as Governor General of India? 1848 to 1856. Who was the young Governor General of India? Lord Dalhousie. Who was the Governor General at the time of Second Sikh War? Lord Dalhousie. The Governor General who introduced the doctrines of Lapsla? Lord Dalhousie. Next, who introduced railway, telegraph and postal service 1853? Lord Dalhousie. Next, the Governor General who established Public Works Department ହେଲା Lord Dalhousie. Who established Engineering College as Roorkee? Lord Dalhousie. Next, which Governor General abolished pension for Nana Sahib and also adopted on son of Bajirao II? Lord Dalhousie. Who started widow remarriage? Lord Dalhousie. Next, Viceroy of India. Who was the last Governor General and first Viceroy of India? Lord Canning. In which period the Lord Canning as Viceroy of India? 1858 to 1862. Next, who was the Governor General during the revolt 1857? Lord Canning. Who, in, who introduced income tax in 1858? Lord Canning. Who The University of Kolkata, Bombay and Madras founded 1857 during the reign of Lord Canning. Bombay and Madras were established in 1857. The notorious Jallianwala massacre took place in April 13, 1919. Next, which committee was constituted by the British government to look into the Jallianwala incidents? Hunter Commission. In which period Lord Elgin first as a Viceroy of India, 1862 to 63? In which period of the Lord Lawrence Viceroy of India, 1864 to 69? Who created the Indian Forest Department? Lord Lawrence. Which period Lord Mayo as Viceroy of India? 1869 to 72. Who was the first Viceroy who decentralization the public finance? Lord Mayo. Who established the Agriculture Department in 1872 AD? Lord Mayo. Next. First census in India was conducted at the time of Lord Mayo, who established the Rajkot College, Kathiawar and Lord Mayo College at Ajmer. Lord Mayo. How Lord Mayo was killed? He was killed by a prisoner in 1872 AD during a visit to a cellular jail, Andaman. In which period Lord Northbrook as a Viceroy of India, 1872 to 76, in which period Lord Lytton as Viceroy of India, 1876 to 80, who was given the title of Kaiser, Kaiser-e-Hind in 1877 AD, Queen Victoria of Britain, who announced the Queen Victoria as the Crown of India, Lord Lytton, during whose reign the Vernacular Press Act was passed 1878 AD. Lord Lytton. The Viceroy who passed Armed Act hela Lord Lytton. Which period Lord Ripon as Viceroy of India, 1880 to 84. Next, who repealed Vernacular Press Act 1882? Lord Ripon. During which region first Factory Act India was passed 1881 AD hela Lord Ripon. Who introduced the local self-government in India? Lord Ripon. During which region first official census was started in India in 1881 AD? Lord Ripon. Next, during whose region Hunter Commission for Education Reform was constituted? Lord Ripon. Ilbert Bill was introduced 1883 by Lord Ripon. Next, who foundation of Punjab University? Lord Ripon. In which period Lord Dufferin was Viceroy of India, 1884 to 88? In which period Lord Lansdowne as Viceroy of India, 1888 to 94? Which period the Lord Elgin second as Viceroy of India, 1894 to 1899? Which period Lord Curzon was Viceroy of India, 1899 to 1905? Who was the Viceroy of India at the time of partition of Bengal, 1905? Lord Curzon. What was the name of the new provinces that was created as a result of the partition of Bengal? East Bengal and Assam. Name the ceremony that was observed on the day of the partition of Bengal. Raksha Bandhan. When was the partition of Bengal officially announced? 16 October 1905. During whose regime University Act was passed, 1904? Lord Curzon. Next, during whose region Ancient Monument Act was passed? Lord Curzon. In which period the Lord Minto was Viceroy of India, 1905 to 1910? In which period the Lord Hardinge as Viceroy of India, 1910 to 1916? During which Viceroy was the capital shifted from Kolkata to Delhi? Lord Hardinge in 1911. The viceroy who cancelled division of Bengal ହେଲା Lord Hardinge. In which period Lord Chelmsford as Viceroy of India? 1916 to 1921. Who was the Viceroy of India when Rowlatt Act was passed? Lord Chelmsford. Next. Who was the Viceroy of India at the time of Jallianwala Massacre? Lord Chelmsford. In which period the Lord Reading as Viceroy of India? 1921 to 1926. In which period Lord Irwin as Viceroy of India? 1926 to 31. In which period Lord Wellington as Viceroy of India? 1931 to 36. In which period Lord Lithgow as Viceroy of India? 1936 to 44. In which period Lord Wavell as Viceroy of India? 1944 to 1947. In which period the Lord Mountbatten as Viceroy of India? March 1947, August 1947. Who was the last Viceroy of British India and first Governor General of Free India? Lord Mountbatten. Who was the last Governor General of Free India? C. Rajgopalachari. Next, the Indian National Congress. The Indian National Congress was formed on 28 December 1885 Mumbai. Who was the founder of Indian National Congress? Allen Octavian Hume. Who was the president of first session of Indian National Congress? Umesh Chandra Banerjee. Next, under whose viceroyalty Indian National Congress was founded? Lord Dufferin. Who was the second president of Indian National Congress? Dadabhai Naoroji. Who was the first Muslim president of Indian National Congress? Badiruddin Taibji. Next, who was the first English president of Indian National Congress? George Yule. Who was the first woman president of Indian National Congress? Annie Besant. Who was the first Indian woman president of Indian National Congress? Sarojini Naidu. Who is the longest served woman president of Indian National Congress? Sonia Gandhi. Next, who was the governor during the formation of Indian National Congress 1885? Lord Dufferin. Where was the first session of Indian National Congress? Mumbai on 28 December 1885 and attended by 72 delegates. Swaraj as goal of Congress was declared in 1905 at Banaras Congress session. Next, what was the special for 1929 Lahore session? Purna Swaraj complete independence was declared. Who was the president of the Congress during the independence period? J.B. Kripalani. Next, important national leader. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born in Porbandar on 2nd October 1869. What was Gandhi's nickname in childhood? Monu or Monia. Who was the mother of Mahatma Gandhi? Putli Bai. Who was the father of Mahatma Gandhi? Karamchand Gandhi. What was the Gandhiji age when got married in Kasturabai? Bai? 13 years. Next, who was the political guru of Gandhiji? Gopal Krishna Gokhale or G.K. Gokhale. Who was the spiritual teacher of Gandhiji? Leo Tolstoy. The idea of Gramo Swaraj was first proposed by Mahatma Gandhi. Who called the Gandhiji as father of nation for the first time? Subhash Chandra Bose. Next, Gandhiji was referred to as the Mahatma first by Rabindranath Tagore. Next, who called Gandhiji a half-naked beggar? Winston Churchill. What is the meaning of Swaraj? Self-government or self-rule? Who was the founder of the concept of Sarvodaya? Mahatma Gandhi. Which book was written by Gandhiji? Hind Swaraj 1909, My Experiment with Truth 1927. Next, what was the period that referred in Gandhiji's autobiography 1869 to 1922. Next, in which language Gandhiji wrote his autobiography? Gujarati. Who translated Gandhi's autobiography in English? Mahadev Desai. Which weekly newspaper was established by Mahatma Gandhi? Indian Opinion, Horizon, Young India, and Navjivan. When was the Gandhi's graduate in law? In 1891, law from University of London. Next, where did Gandhi spend his time during 1893 to 1914? South Africa. When and where was first Satyagraha experiment of his life? 1907 in South Africa, first protest against the Asiatic Ordinance. Next. Next. When was Mahatma Gandhi returned to India? January 9, 1915. Which national organization did Mahatma Gandhi join after the coming back in India? INC, Indian National Congress. Which Satyagraha was first to started by Gandhiji in India? Champaran Satyagraha, 1917. Which Satyagraha was second to be started Gandhiji in India? Ahmedabad mill strike, first hunger strike in 1918. Which Satyagraha was third to be started Gandhiji in India? Kheda Satyagraha, 1918. When first non-cooperation movement was started by Mahatma Gandhi? September 1920. When Chori Chora incident took place in Gorakhpur during the non-cooperation movement? 5th February 1922. Where did Mahatma Gandhi withdraw non-cooperation movement? Due to Chori Chora incidents. Next, Gandhiji became the president of Indian National Congress in 1924 at the Belgaum session. How many times Gandhiji was elected the president of Indian National Congress? Once. Gandhiji organized Dandi March 12th March 1930 against imposition tax of salt. Next, Dandi March was led by Gandhiji from Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi, a village on the Gujarat sea coast, 375 km. How many followers accompanied in Dandi March? 78. The famous movement launched by Gandhi to break salt law was civil disobedience movement. Next. Which round table conference was attended by Mahatma Gandhi? Second. Who was the founder of All India Horizon Samba? Mahatma Gandhi. 1932. Mahatma Gandhi gave the call to reject foreign goods during the Swadeshi movement. Quit India resolution was passed on 8 August 1942. Quit India movement was started on 9th August 1942. Who gave do or die during the freedom struggle? Mahatma Gandhi. Which Satyagraha movement of Mahatma Gandhi women participant most? Quit India movement. What was the Gandhi last word? Hey Ram. On the death of Gandhiji, who said the light has gone our lives? Jawaharlal Nehru. When was Mahatma Gandhi killed by Nathuram Godse? January 30, 1948. Where was the memory of Mahatma Gandhi situated? Rajghat, New Delhi. Which country did Mr. Mrs. Annie Besant belongs to? Ireland. Who founded the Theosophical Society of India? As Annie Besant. Sorry. Who founded the Scots of Movement? Annie Besant. Who was the founder of the Indian Women's Association in 1917? Annie Besant. Next. Where did Annie Besant started Home Rule movement? Madras. Next. Annie Besant was elected as President of Indian National Congress in Kolkata session 1970. Who founded the Central Hindu School and College in Banaras, now called Varanasi. Anniversary. The Young Men Indian Association 1914 was started by Anniversary. Which newspaper was established by Anniversary? New India and Commonwealth. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was born on 23 July 1856, Maharashtra. Who known as Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who established New English School at Pune, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who was the editor of Maratha in English, Kesari in Marathis, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who started Ganapati festival and the Shivaji festival, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Next, Home Rule League at Pune was started by Bal Gangadhar Tilak, April 1916. Next, who gave the slogan Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it? Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who was called the British ruler as the leader of Indian unrest. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who wrote the Arctic Home of Vedas and Gita Rahasya. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who was the most prominent extremist leader. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, which leader of Maharashtra played an important role in the Swadeshi movement? Bal Gangadhar Tilak. What was the name of Lal Bal Pal? Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Bipin Chandra Pal. Next, when was Bhagat Singh born? 28 September 1907. Was Bhagat Singh born? Loyalpur, Punjab. Which religion Bhagat Singh observed? Sikhism. Who was killed? British official John Saunders in 1928. Bhagat Singh. Next, who threw the bomb in Central Legislative Assembly in New Delhi on 8 April 1929? Bhagat Singh and Bhutakeshwar Dutt. Next, where the tomb of where the bomb was thrown in the Central Legislative Assembly to protest the Public Safety Bill. Who died after a 64-day long hunger strike? Jatin Das. Who gave the slogan Inqilab Zindabad? Bhagat Singh. Who started the militant Naujawan Bharat Sabha in Punjab? Bhagat Singh. Next, Hindustan Socialist Republic Association was a revolutionary organization also known as Hindustan Socialist Republican Army, established in 1928 at Firoz Shah Kotla in New Delhi. Who formed the Hindustan Socialist Republican Army? Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev Thapar. Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev were handed on 23 March 1931. When did Bhagat Singh die? 23 March 1931, age of 23. Who was the first Indian to demand Swaraj in the Kolkata session INC 1906? Dadabhai Naroji. According to Dadabhai Naroji, Swaraj means self-government. Who known as the Indian grandson and grand old man of India? Dadabhai Naroji. Who was the first Indian to be selected to the House of Commons on Liberal Party ticket? Dadabhai Naroji. Who wrote The Poverty and Un-British Rule in India? Dadabhai Naroji. Who founded the London Indian Society? Dadabhai Naroji. The theory of economic drain of India during British imperialism was propounded by Dadabhai Naroji. When was B.R. Ambedkar born? 14th April 1891. Next, where was B.R. Ambedkar born? Maho, Madhya Pradesh. What was the father of B.R. Ambedkar? Ramji Maloji Sakpal. Who was the mother of B.R. Ambedkar? Bhima Bai. Which school did B.R. Ambedkar studied from? Elphinstone High School. In which year Ambedkar obtained his degree in economics and political science from Bombay University? 1912. Next. Which service did B.R. Ambedkar join? Baroda Public Service. Which weekly publication did Ambedkar started in 1920 with the help of Chhatrapati Sasu Maharaj Moknayak, who founded the Depressed Classes Institute 1924 and Samaj Samant Song in 1927. B.R. Ambedkar. Pune Pact was signed between B.R. Ambedkar and Mahatma Gandhi on 25th September 1932. Next. Which political organization was formed under the leadership of B.R. Ambedkar August 1936? Independent Labour Party. Next. What was B.R. Ambedkar's position in the Constituent Assembly in India? Chairman of Drafting Committee of the Constituent Assembly. What was the B.R. Ambedkar portfolio in Indian government? Law Minister of India. Who introduced the Hindu Code Bill? B.R. Ambedkar. Who started the Republican Party in 1956? B.R. Ambedkar. Which religion B.R. Ambedkar accepted 1956? Buddhism. Next. Which highest civilian award of India awarded to B.R. Ambedkar in 1990? Bharat Ratna. When did B.R. Ambedkar die? 6 December 1956, Delhi. Who is known as father of Indian Constitution? Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. Who founded the National College at Patna? B.R. Rajendra Prasad. Next, who was the elect as the minister in charge of food and agriculture in interim government in 1946? Rajendra Prasad. Who edited the newspaper Desh by Hindi Weekly? Rajendra Prasad. Gopal Krishna Gokhale was elected president of Indian National Congress in Banaras session. Who was founder of the Servant of Indian Society in 1905? Gopal Krishna Gokhale. When was Chakravarti Rajagopalachari born? 10th December 1879. 1879. In which year Chakravarti Rajagopalachari was elected General Secretary of Indian National Congress? 1921. Who was elected as the Chief Minister of Madras in 1937? Chakravarti Rajagopalachari. Next. Who was political and lawyer from Tamil Nadu? Chakravarti Rajagopalachari. Which party was founded by Chakravarti Rajagopalachari? Swatantra Party, 1959. When did Chakravarti Rajagopalachari die? 25th December 1972. When was Jawaharlal Nehru born? 14th November 1889. When was Jawaharlal Nehru born? Allahabad. Who was the father of Jawaharlal Nehru? Motilal Nehru. Who was the mother of Jawaharlal Nehru? Swarup Rani Thusu. Who was the wife of Jawaharlal Nehru? Kamala Nehru. Who was the eldest sister of Jawaharlal Nehru, who became the first female president of UN General Assembly? Right answer is UN Assembly one, Vijay Lakshmi Pandit. Who birth in India celebrate Children's Day? Jawaharlal Nehru. Next. From which college did Jawaharlal Nehru graduated in Natural Science in 1910? Trinity College, Cambridge. From where did Jawaharlal Nehru complete his law study? INNS of Courts School of Law. In which year Jawaharlal Nehru joined Home Rule League? 1917. Jawaharlal Nehru was elected as President of Indian National Congress in Lahore session 1929. When did Jawaharlal Nehru took office as Prime Minister of India? 15th August 1947. How many times did Jawaharlal Nehru go to jail? 9 times. Next. What is the name of Nehru residence as Prime Minister, now a museum in his memory? Teen Murti Bhavan. Which book were written by Jawaharlal Nehru? The Discovery of India, Glimpse of World History, a branch of old letter, The Unity of India, Independence, and After India and the World, etc. Jawaharlal Nehru completed his autobiography in which year and where? 1935, Almora Jail. What is the name of autobiography of Jawaharlal Nehru? An autobiography. When and where did Jawaharlal Nehru die? 27th May 1964, Delhi. Jawaharlal Nehru birthday is celebrated as Children's Day or Bal Divas. Where was the memory of Jawaharlal Nehru situated? Shantivan. Next. Lala Lajpat Rai is also known as Sher-e-Punjab, the Lion of Punjab, the Punjab Kesari. Next. Who was the founder of Dayanand Anglo-Vedic College in Lahore? Lala Lajpat Rai. Who founded the Servant of People Society? Lala Lajpat Rai. Who founded Swaraj Party with Motilal Nehru and C.R. Das? Lala Lajpat Rai. Who injured during the demonstration against the Simons Commission in 1928? Lala Lajpat Rai. Next. Who was the editor of Vande Mataram, the Punjab and the People? Lala Lajpat Rai. Where was Rabindranath Tagore born? Kolkata, 7th May 1861. Who was the father of Rabindranath Tagore? Devendranath Tagore. Who was the mother of Rabindranath Tagore? Sarda Devi. Next. Rabindranath Tagore married Bhava Tarini Devi in 1883. How was she known later on? Mrilani Devi. Who is the author of the national anthem of India? Rabindranath Tagore. Who wrote the song Amar Sona Bangla? Rabindranath Tagore. This was adopted as national anthem by Bangladesh in 1971. Who was give the title of Gurudev to Rabindranath Tagore? Mahatma Gandhi. Next. Which magazine was edited by Rabindranath Tagore? Banga Darshan. By what name Rabindranath Tagore song popularly known? Rabindra Sangeet. Which year Rabindranath Tagore got Nobel Prize for Literature? 1913. For which text Rabindranath Tagore got Nobel Prize for Literature? Gitanjali. In which year was Rabindranath Tagore awarded knighthood by Lord Hardinge? 1915. Next. Which university was founded by Rabindranath Tagore? Vishva Bharati. What is Rabindranath Tagore built in 1961 at Bholpure, West Bengal, which means Adobe of Peace or Welfare? Shantiniketan. What was the inaugurated Raksha Bandhan festival to oppose the partition of Bengal 1905? Rabindranath Tagore. Howrah Bridge is known as Rabindra Setu. Next. In which year Rabindranath Tagore surrendered knighthood as protest against Jallianwala Bagh? 1919. When did Rabindranath Tagore die? 17th August 1941. When did Subhash Chandra Bose born? 23 January 1897. Where was Subhash Chandra Bose born? Kolkata, Odisha. Who was the father of Subhash Chandra Bose? Janakinath Bose. Who was the mother of Subhash Chandra Bose? Prabhavati Devi. Who was the wife of Subhash Chandra Bose? Emilia Scale. Who was the political guru of Subhash Chandra Bose? Chittaranjan Das. Who is known as Desh Nayak? Subhash Chandra Bose. Who is called of Subhash Chandra Bose? Desh Nayak. Rabindranath Tagore. Who is the Indian freedom fighter known as Netaji? Subhash Chandra Bose. Who gave slogan Chandra Bose is title of Netaji? Rabindranath Tagore. Who known as Patriot of Patriots? Subhash Chandra Bose. Next. Who called Subhash Chandra Bose Patriots of Patriots? Mahatma Gandhi. Who called किए କହିଥିଲେ Patriots Mahatma Gandhi କହିଥିଲେ. From which college did Subhash Chandra Bose pass BA in 1918 philosophy? Scottish Church College. From which college did Subhash Chandra Bose pass Indian Civil Service examination 1920? Fitzwilliams College, Cambridge. Subhash Chandra Bose was elected as President of Indian National Congress Haripur session 1913 and Tripuri session 1939. Next. After leaving Indian National Congress 1939, Subhash Chandra Bose formed Forward Bloc's Party. Who gave the slogan "Give me blood, I shall give you freedom"? Subhash Chandra Bose. We gave the famous slogan Dilli Chalo and Jai Hind. Subhash Chandra Bose. Who founded the Forward Bloc's Party 1939 and Kisan Sabha? Subhash Chandra Bose. Who organized the Azad Hind Fauj Indian National Army? Subhash Chandra Bose. When Indian National Army was founded? 1943. Where the Indian National Army was founded? In Singapore. What is the name of autobiography of Subhash Chandra Bose? The Indian Struggle. How and when Subhash Chandra Bose died? Plane crash. When was Sarojini Naidu born? 13 February 1879. When was Sarojini Naidu born? Hyderabad. Who was the father of Sarojini Naidu? Agore Nath Chattopadhyay. Who was the mother of Sarojini Naidu? Sarojini Naidu रहला Barada Sundari Devi. Whom did Sarojini Naidu got married to? Dr. Gobindhara Julu Naidu in 1893. Sarojini Naidu was also known as Nightingale of India. What name did Sarojini Naidu fondly called Gandhiji? Mickey Mouse. Which English college did Sarojini Naidu get admitted? King's College, London. Next, what was the name Sarojini Naidu's first collection poems that was published in 1905? The Golden Threshold. Which books was written by Sarojini Naidu? The Golden Threshold, The Feather of the Dawn, The Birds of Times, and The Broken Wings. Next, which state government did Sarojini Naidu become in 1947? Uttar Pradesh. What was the name of Sarojini Naidu's daughters who became the governor of West Bengal in 1961? Padma Raj Naidu. When did Sarojini Naidu die? 2nd March 1949. When was Vallabhbhai Patel born? 31st October 1875. Which place Gujarat Vallabhbhai Patel born? Nadiad. What was Vallabhbhai Patel profession? Lawyer. Vallabhbhai Patel promoted which movement? Quit India movement. Vallabhbhai Patel was associated with which political party? Indian National Congress. Bordoli Satyagraha was led by Vallabhbhai Patel in 1928. Vallabhbhai Patel was known as Iron Man of India or Bismarck of India. Next. Who gave the title Sardar of Vallabhbhai Patel? Mahatma Gandhi. Who was the first Deputy Prime Minister of India? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Who was the first Home Minister of India? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. When did Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel die? 15th December 1950. Social and cultural uprising. When was Raja Ram Mohan Roy born? 22nd May 1772. Which Mughal emperor gave Ram Mohan Roy the title of Raja? Akbar II. Next, who was known as the father of reformers of modern India? Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Who was the father of Indian Renaissance? Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Who was the founder of Atmiya Sabha in 1814? Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Who was the founder of Brahmo Sabha in 1828? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. 1838 the Brahmo Sabha was charged to which name? ବ୍ରାହ୍ମ ସଭା ବ୍ରାହ୍ମ ସମାଜକୁ ହେଲା। ବ୍ରାହ୍ମ ସମାଜ mainly insisted upon monotheism. After the death of Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Brahmo Samaj was divided into how many types? Two types. One, Brahmo Samaj of India headed by Keshav Chandra Sen. Another one is Adi Brahmo Samaj headed by Devendra Nath. Who founded the famous Hindu College, Kolkata, 1870? Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Who established Vedanta College, 1825, in which course both in Indian and Western social physical science were offered? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Who was the opposed the Sanskrit system of education? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Who started the newspaper Sambat Kaumudi in 1819? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Who wrote the Precepts of Jesus of 1820? Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Who wrote the Gift of Monothesis or Tuha Fat ul Muarhin in Persian in 1809? Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Who launched a movement for the abolition of sati? Raja Ram Mohan Rai. When did Raja Ram Mohan Roy die? 27th September 1833. Who was the founder of Prathana Sabha? Atmaram Panduram, 1867. Next, who started Sadharam Brahmo Samaj? Anand Mohan Bose. Who was the founder of Arya Samaj? 7th April 1875. Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Who gave the motto "Go back to the Vedas and India for the Indians"? Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Who was Swami Dayanand Saraswati born? When was Dayanand Saraswati born? 12 February 1824 in Bombay. The original name of Swami Dayanand Saraswati was Mula Shankar. Who was known as earliest neo-nationalist? Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Which books are written by Swami Dayanand Saraswati? Satyartha Prakash, Veda Bhakshya Bhumika and Veda Bhakshya. When was Swami Dayanand born? January 12, 1863. What is the birthplace of Swami Vivekananda? Simla Pelli, Kolkata. During which festival Swami Vivekananda was born? Makara Sankranti. Swami Vivekananda's birth is celebrated in India as National Youth Day. What was the birth name of Swami Vivekananda? Narendranath Dutt. Who was the father of Swami Vivekananda? Vishwanath Dutt. Who was the mother of Swami Vivekananda? Bhuvaneshwari Devi. Swami Vivekananda was the chief disciple of whom? Godadhar Chattopadhyay. Who was the Guru Swami Vivekananda? Sri Ram Krishna Paramahans. Who established Sri Ram Krishna Mission? Swami Vivekananda. From which place Ram Krishna Mission was started on the bank of Ganga? Belur. In which year Parliament of World Religious Congress was held at Chicago? 11th September 1893. How did Swami Vivekananda address the delegates? Sisters and Brothers of America. Which of these introduced by Swami Vivekananda? Yoga. The Vivekananda Rocks Memorial is situated at which of place? Kanyakumari. Next. When did Swami Vivekananda take Mahasamadhi? Mahasamadhi ହେଲା 4th July 1902. Who was the leader of Dharma Sabha in 1830? Raja Radhakant Dev. Who founded the Paramahans Mandali in 1849? Doda Bota Panduram and Bal Shastri Javadkar. Who started the Veda Samaj? Sri Sridharalu Naidu. The leader of Yoga Bengal movement was Henry Louis Vivian Digio. Who founded the Swami Narayan Sampradaya? Swami Sahajanand. Who was the founder of the Namdhari or Kuka movement in 1841? Bhai Balak and Baba Ram Singh. Who was founder of the Indian Reform Association 1817? Keshav Chandra Sen. Who was founder of the Dhaka Education Society 1884? M.G. Ranade, V.G. Chibdankar and G.G. Agarkar. Who was the founder of the Seva Sadan in 1885? Behramji M. Malwari. Who was the founder of Indian National Social Conference in 1887? M.G. Ranade and Raghunath Rao. Who was founder of the Madras Hindu Association in 1892? Bire Salingam Pantalu. Who was the founder of Bharat Dharma Mahamandala in 1929? Pandit Mohan Malviya and Pandit Deen Dayal Sharma. Who was the founder of Purna Seva Sadan in 1909? G.K. Devadhar and Ramabai Pandey. Who was the founder of the Nixam Narama Math in 1910? Dhando Keshav Kharve. Who was the founder of Bharat Shri Mandal in 1910? Sarola Bala Devi Choudharani. Who was the founder of the Seva Samiti 1914? Pandit Haridaya Nath Hunjru. Who was founder of Rahanumai Majwasan Sabha in 1831? S.S. Bengali, Nauroji Furdonich and J.B. Nach. Who started the Khudai Khidmatgar movement in 1929? Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan. Who started the Radha Swami movement in 1861? Tulsi Ram, Shiv Dayal Sahib or Swami Maharaj. Who started the Deva Samaj in 1887? Shiv Agnihotri. Adi Shankaracharya was a proponent of the philosophy of Advaita. ଏତିକିରେ ମଡ଼ର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ସରିଲା। ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ସୋ ମଚ୍।